Okay, well, hello, welcome back yet again. As you can see, we're getting right into this matchup. No time wasted whatsoever. Thank you to these two teams, Reboot and Rush, for waiting for us based off that last stream. So we're right into it again. A quick caster reset. I'm Palidore here, joined back again with Shepard, and now it's Reboot Rush in a rush on this stream. And I'm excited to see this one, though. Both these teams gonna compete and see what they bring. So first it will be, looks like Rush dishing it deep into that bubble, finding a Neon, and going through to the bottom of the floor. Looks like, by the by, Rush does have a sub situation here. I believe Radrumba and maybe Apollo. I'm not sure if he's on the roster now or not. Rush is a team with some roster changes going on lately.
I know they have a couple subs today. They have Radrumba subbing for them today.
So in that case, it's definitely Apollo as the second sub, because Death Creeps and Curry are part of Rush. And meanwhile, for Reboot, no subs there, but they are a newer team here to the scene, just debuting a week or two ago. And Jumba taking that away now.
Trying to find that pass down to his teammates. Trying to find that clear, sending it straight up back into the hands of Death Creep. Pass directly through two of them. Getting knocked out by Neon off the back of his head. Paulo taking that shot. Sweet potato always in goal there.
Definitely a strong goalie for their team. And finding the disc is Radrumba, though. So, again, multiple attempts on offense here. I've noticed in the past games that I've casted here for Reboot, their defense has been quite often very good. Previous weeks, it was just the offense they were struggling at times, but they caused so many turnovers. And you can see one finally able to get to the other side off the clear. And now finding their stride as they go for that disc. Just the overshoot will cause this near miss on the grab. Taken there only briefly, and back to the hands of Radrumba again as he goes for that deep shot into the bubble area, and maybe a rebound as it sails past actually into the wedge.
Still in the hands of Rush, though. They're trying to find that cross pass down to their team. They're just sailing by, straight into the hands of 17th, trying to get that clear off of a block, straight back into the hands of Apollo there, right back in the hands of Rush. Right pass straight over to Death Creep, trying to find that pass down. Just shy of catching that disc.
Oh, the punch!
Neon's looking for that clear.
That was bold.
Manages to get a successful clear.
And maybe
already
finding themselves
successful stack.
With indeed a successful shot.
Neon just taking it straight in there, not taking any chances. Like, no, this disc is getting in that goal, even if I have to put it in there with myself. Not taking a shot, just walking it straight in. Always a good way to do it.
Yeah, so Rush will take advantage here on the joust. First 2 points going up for Reboot a few minutes into this round. So into the tunnel it will go. There's a player sailing through for Rush trying to collect it, but Sweet Potato is going to be there at the opposite end to finally obtain it. But just the same, trying to take that from 17th charge, the defense pressuring hard, charging him. And now charging in for another grab is Sweet. Finding the pass, and now maybe if Neon can find a grab here, his anchor just kind of losing the handles at first and backing it out, waiting for his teammates to join him here near the bubble, looking for a nice pass to Sweet Potato, and Potato backing it out to Neon. So again, a slow roll-up, finally finding the hands of 17th charge, and that will be another 2 for Reboot.
Great placement there by 17th, just able to capitalize on the mistake on that bounce pass that just narrowly went past his teammate there, and able to use that to kind of throw off Rush as well. They weren't expecting another guy there. Reboot really wasn't expecting that shot to go in, but 17th charge just taking charge there and putting it in for his team.
Doing a good job of it, and now trying to dish it for Rush. They're still scoreless, but maybe not for long, because this is a one-on-one opportunity, but cannot get continuity on the goal. So instead, a rebound perhaps as 17th charge actually sails on in, getting stunned, and now Death Creeps and Curry in a hurry, trying to hurry over to the other side to find that disc. And now, getting contested, will find a clear, but not through. So, a dog pile, I do suppose, about to form. And indeed, oh, just dodging through, actually. 17th charge somehow bobbing and weaving his way through. So, as a result, we could be looking at another Reboot goal. If that pass gets through, it'll sail just past the hands, and Apollo taking that and slapping it back. So now a pass will miss 17th actually off the backboard. He's being stunned nicely from Apollo, cutting off those lanes. But still on the recovery, Sweet Potato. Multiple opportunities they're finding, and now a goal, but declining.
Just shallowly, just missing that goal, trying to find that clear. Getting short just in mid, finding its way back to Rush though, but Sweet Potato able to reclaim that disc before that pass up to 17th there. Just misses. Rajumba's able to recollect it, but unable to find that clear path.
Now look at all these defenders. 3 of them, in fact, diving for Rush. Maybe too much because 17's charge will go in for yet another goal off of that. Basically a one-on-one at the goal because of those 3 for Rush diving out all on the same player. Left them kind of, exposed here inside the bubble.
17th charge, charging his way head forward into a point.
Not too shabby. He's having himself a nice start. And, oh, there you go. 3 consecutive scores now for Reboot. But Rajumba, the substitute, trying to change that.
Trying to find a clear pass down to his teammate there. Drumba just trying to recollect it. 17th able to collect it there. Unable to get it out, though. Curry just manages to take it for his team there. Unable to find a pass over to his teammate, though. Sweet Potato is going to take it and is going to get that clear straight down into the hands of Neon, who has the open shot, but it's just going to bounce off the shield very close. Just dinging off the very top of it. Curry in a hurry manages to stun him, but Sweet Potato recollects and takes that 3.
Absolutely.
9-0 lead.
And just hanging out here, chilling on the block, admiring the artistry that was that shot. And correct over in the chat. Yeah, that's me on the cameras right now.
That is correct.
And Shepard here casting by my side. So a 2-man crew as the boys from blue roll on through and just dodge. Neon there trying to recover. Finding a pass, however, that just misses the hands. So 5, Spotted Dog will take that. Soft one that's intercepted again. Curry in a hurry this time. Not hopefully too much in a hurry as they find that pass up top.
Drumba just trying to slow it down a bit. Find a pass to his teammate there. Wheeling it up as far as he can go without trying to just buy some time. Maybe draw a defender out to him. Get them away from the bubble. As you can see, he's trying to draw them out by tapping on the ground. Sweet Potato able to recollect it, though, on the failed pass, but, however, is not able to clear it, allowing it to go straight back into the hand of Rajumba. As he just keeps going up the floor there, trying to find a pass, trying to find a way. Gets stunned out before he can, though. Allowing 5 Spotted Dogs just to slap it out there, just get it away from their bubble. Neon's able to retake it again, clearing it down even further this time, successfully straight into the 2-point zone of Rush as their stack just sails right down there, but Rush is getting back there really quick, manages to take it. Try to clear it just off bow tie there as Neon is able to recollect it, trying to bring it back in, trying to find a pass where he can, just buying his time, trying to draw defenders towards him, manages to get a pass off, however, just shy of getting past there as Blue is able to recapture it.
Trying to look for their angles there, but it was just kind of a tough time of it. Didn't seem like there were a lot of immediately available passes at those times, and then just kind of holding onto the disc a little too long, and that shot will be strong, bouncing off the bottom. Finding it on the other end is 17th charge. Again, he's having himself a good game. Back in the back line, Sweet Potato just biding her time in case the back pass is needed, but it looks like it won't be. Instead, a stack is what they need for this recovery.
As a stack does not come in, Neon's able to take it and just put it towards the goal, just dinging it right back in the hands of 17th, though, with another just off the rim, allowing Rajumba and clear it out as well. Right back, and an unfortunate bounce sends it right back onto their side, but right back into the hands of Rajumba. He has that open shot, but trying to get it a little bit closer. Takes a shot, and beautiful shot by Rajumba, getting Rush on the board.
An effective fashion at that. So 6-point game, less than a minute left. It is not impossible, but maybe improbable if they can get some quick turnarounds here on defense. But nice round there from Reboot.
Absolutely. Strong start to their match here of the night. Trying to find that pass. Successful pass over to 5 Spotted Dog. Great pass over to Sweet Potato there. Probably going to look for that pass up to 17th there. She's getting pressured. Fortunately, the shield got in the way, but 5 Spotted Dog down there to provide just an extra lane of passing. 17th above and waiting, lurking just as it bounces shy of his hand there. Sweet Potato, though, however, managing to slap it away from Rush, but Rush is still able to recollect the disc and send it back down.
Maybe
Drumba
finding
sailing headfirst, trying
themselves
to get there.
with an open goal, sort of. They do get back. Not the greatest clear, so it's going to go through and be saved out there by 17th, so he knows what to do, and as a result, here we go. First round to Reboot.
First round to Reboot. Oh, it looks like they're trying to take a timeout here, probably having some technical.
Okay, well, in that case, get a quick look at the stats before they inevitably
Team stats
fade.
before they disappear.
Yeah.
Quick.
There you go. So, good round by them. Reboot with 4 points for 17th charge. Neon with 2. Sweet with 3. And over on the other side, it's Rajumba with 3 for Rush. And hopefully...
Possession time is very close.
Oh yeah, the just back and forth action right there. It's just more so the shots taken. It's always a case, I feel like, kind of a broken record when saying it. But like, look, if possession time, very close. We've seen that for a lot of these games, right? But then when you look at the shots taken, that is a big stat. 8 opportunities to only 3 for Rush. That is the big determining factor. So always looking for those clears or those passes. Basically, the longer it stays on your side of the floor, like when you're on defense, the worse off the results are probably going to be for you. It's just so tough defending over and over and over without basically a break and a chance at offense.
Well, that's very true. It's very difficult being able to just not only have the possession, but just able to make an opportunity that's viable for a goal.
And well, it seems like no restart came through, in fact, so we'll just keep on going through as some punches come around and then going to town on that. 17th charge, taking charge, trying to find a 5-spotted dog in the back, taken back by Rajumba and Curry. Nice slap pass over to Apollo. That was great, but not quite the clear they wanted, so it would seem the disc does, in fact, go back to Reboot, if only for a moment.
Sweet Potato here just trying to find an open pass, but Curry in a hurry was able to swiftly take that disc from her and find straight back into the hands of Neon, just waiting there in mid, lurking away.
Ooh.
Getting the stun off as well, just bringing that disc up, finding that open pass over there to Sweet Potato, is going to slam it in there.
Actually, yam it in there. Huh? You're fired.
No. Fine, yam it in there.
You're hired.
Hooray! All right. 2 points off the bat straight for Reboot there as Rush is in possession of the slapping it over there to Rajumba, trying to move it up the field as quick as they can. Rajumba showing off some moves. Trying to find that pass just shy of hitting Curry in a hurry, though. Sweet Potato sitting there just trying to figure out what to do with it. What's the best way to send it? Just misses the clear, though. Recollected by Rush as they're trying to get it back up. Taking that shot. Just goes off the shield. Apollo finding that disc. Sweet Potato just coming in with that sweet diving save. Trying to get that clear, but unfortunately she was stunned before she was able to get out of there.
Now backing it out of there.
Backing it out. Just trying to recollect the disc. Slow it down maybe a little bit. Find that pass. Unfortunately, Neon was able to take it and get that clear off as well.
Just trying to look for their boost now at this point. Fast on the approach, both these teams still taken and made. So again, we see one of those own goal saves. Death creeps. Almost the save, but the points.
So what is that? 9th, 10th? We've seen that tonight.
Yeah,
maybe 11th.
We're working up those numbers, filling up the stat sheet themselves. The VRML casting crew on the self goals. But hey, either way, Reboot up by 4. Rush trying to not think about it too much as they roll out here, sailing past the hands of Neon as it goes into the orange side. Curry's down there, but cannot find it. But maybe on the next attempt, off the rebound.
But they're still able to recollect it. Now, if they can just trying to find that pass, trying to get control over it. Just missing the pass, though. Just missing the catch. Pass was solid. Sweet Potato able to recollect it, trying to get for that clear again. Does do so successfully as the stack from Reboot there does make it down there in time, trying to go for that 3. Doesn't get to do it. Takes the 2 though as he's under pressure though.
Neon, a nice rebound for the 6 points over on Reboot. They can call that maybe a reboot on the shot. Why not? Rush here, though, on the Joust advantage, trying to find their advantage. Rolling out here, and they're sending one basically down each lane. And now riding on through, driving on through, trying to duck on, and then find the pass, but not online. So Sweet Potato, the collection, but again, not a clear here. So Rush will find themselves near the disc. Won't be missed, and Radrumba will miss that defender. And now, another one from Neon on the grab, on the clear, and that's out of here.
And the stack from Reboot is already down there. 3 points. Will we see it? No, just shy of hitting it. But Curry in a hurry there, slapping it back towards Reboot's side. His Death Creep's just trying to bring it up there, trying to get that pass, going for the long bounce. Just off to the side there. Unfortunately, the stack from Rush isn't quite there, so Neon's going to be getting there first. However, might see a turnover here as Curry in the hurry. Apollo is going to grab that disc. About to get stolen, though. 17's charge just creeps up behind him. And ping pong once again as it goes right back onto their side. However, the stack just
double overshoot.
Overshoot it.
A double barrel, let's call it. In fact,
double barrel.
Double barrel overshoot as 17th charge tries to find 5 spotted, spotting him up there. 5 spotted dog on the approach now, getting it over as the defense comes over, down low, finding Neon, and now Neon trying to look for 17th, but another Apollo this time.
That one wasn't a half save. That was a full save and unable to.
And so, indeed, Apollo feeling a little bit sad about that, I'm sure. I mean, what can you do? I've said it before, especially as someone who, is not really much of a goalie, or at least not a consistent positional goalie. It's like, when you get those and then you find yourself scored on anyways, it just feels all the worse. It's like, wow, I got to save. Nuh-uh. No, I didn't. Never mind. Feels bad, man.
The satisfaction just immediately gets robbed from you. As 5 spotted dog stealing that satisfaction from Rush there as he clears it back down to their side. As the stack and 17th charge charging forward, headstrong, getting that 2-pointer for Reboot.
And that is absolute. 17th charge continuing his strong game. Making points after points off of a lot of these boosts, finding themselves with those goals, those nice situations with high percentage shots in front of the goal. And he's on a roll, as is Reboot here, ready to claim a win perhaps. They've got 4 minutes left, but a double-digit lead. So feeling good, and they just have to keep executing, and they should be good for the last 4 to at least take the series. Rush, in the meantime, trying to defend this one. They're getting back. A nice grab there, but getting punched. So Sweet Potato, more of those yams, mashing the potatoes again for the defense.
Absolutely here. And 17th charge forward, taking that shot, just missing it, though, allowing for Rush to recollect that disc. Second. However, does manage to sneak it by, find that pass over to Curry there, as Neon immediately comes right back and steals it right back from him, walking it up, trying to go for that bounce shot into the goal. Just off to the left, though, however. But Radrumba's still going to be able to recollect it first. Neon almost stealing it back from him. Radrumba finding that clear under pressure, just into the corner of his own side there. However, he is going to be able to recollect it and go for a second clear as well. Sweet Potato headbutting it out of his hand.
And the punch!
Stunned out.
Oh, lots of stuns going out there for Sweet. And a nice boost, though, from Radrumba. Off that short boost off Sweet. Able to duck through, collect the disc for his team. Rush, maybe in good position, but holding on to it a little too long. Maybe. 5-spotted dog. But again, the hands, back and forth it goes.
Steal to a stun.
Steal with these iron fists. But the miss because of save from Sweet Potato. Trying to line it up down that cave, the tunnel. Had to call it a cave because it rhymed. Why not? Now it's going to go off this shot. 2-5 spot. It dog as 17th charge is through, but he knows what to do. Going off that corner panel and almost getting in there, but recollected and maybe finding themselves a collection on 2 more points. If they can, 1 more pass might do it, but instead going for a tough one and sailing out of the hands and then back to Rush.
Getting that clear once again, back onto the side of Reboot. Stack from Rush coming through, stack from Reboot coming on a little bit quicker. So they're able to just sit back there with some ease and just be able to wait there. As they're just looking for that pass, seeing what Rush is doing, getting that out of there. Great clear, but however, Radrumba immediately snags it back up, straight back into the hands of Death.
Hands of Death. That sounds really menacing.
It really does.
Make no mistake, though, Death creeps. Really great player. Ooh, really, he's one of the newer to the competitive scene players, but he is legit. He has some skills. We've gotten some like coaching scrims with him a little bit and played with him and seen him in some pubs. Like, he has some legitimate skills. So like to see him have success there for Rush.
Good
as
save by
they try
Radrumba.
to rush out the clear off of the save and into the tunnel where some players will pile,
in the hands of
all
Death.
in the meanwhile, but another intercept.
However, we're going to see it being recollected here by 5 Dog, trying to work it up the Death. So trying to get up there, stunning him, but unfortunately not able to get it past his big head as he. But the Rush does manage to clear it down. However, is their stack going to be fast enough? It looks like Curry in a hurry is going to be hurrying his way out there, getting that shot, just dinging it off the side though, really close. So we see as a slow pass come out there to 17th charge. He does manage to see it out to this side though.
And with about 30 seconds left, it'll be maybe one more opportunity for a score. But that window's starting to close. Now, nice contest here from Sweet Potato. 5-spotted dog there as well. Radrumba will get the clear, but then right back to the hands of Reboot. It's Neon on that other side. So just trying to deny one more score perhaps as the punch goes through. A great punch there from Death Creeps, but taken from Sweet, and Potato will roll into the goal.
Puts it in for that final points just to get that 12 points because they can.
Indeed, that
He
is
just yammed it in there again.
2, yes, for Reboot, getting that series win, 12-0.
Great plays all around though this round.
Absolutely.
Seeing Rush starting to find their groove a bit more slowly, but surely they definitely. It is unfortunate that they have a couple subs this round though. Does make it a little bit harder for your team coordination and chemistry that you've been building up over the past few weeks.
Yeah.
But still good to see that they're still holding their own, still putting up a good showing for sure.
Oh yeah, and on that note too, definite thank you to the substitutes here for Rush, Apollo, and Radrumba. Coming through in the clutch, helping a team out. Like to see it.
Lots of saves on Rush's team, actually. Spread out all quite around.
I'm getting to him, Gilligan. Jeez Louise. Don't you worry. But I didn't. I skipped over the scoreboard, like the round count last time, so I wanted to get to it this time as well. But there you go.
Lots
7
of
for
saves
Sweet.
coming up by Rush.
Yeah, absolutely. And across the board, Sweet with a game high 4, but for Rush, I mean, look, 3 for Death, as you mentioned, and like Curry 2, Radrumba 2. Good effort. And 17th charge continuing his charge with the 6 points, and Neon with 4. But here we go.
Here we go, going straight into that third round there. Let's see how this one's going to shape up. Neon getting there first.
Also, wait.
Test.
Gotta get this in.
Rush, they managed to get it out there.
There you go.
Finding that clear as well. Right onto their side. Disc is in the open. However, it looks like Neon's going to get to it first. Sweet Potato taking that disc, sending it down straight through the mid area, right back into the hands of Rush. Drumba immediately getting punched out by 5-spotted dog as he's just working his way down, dodging, bobbing, and weaving, and passing that disc straight up there.
Oh, nice dive.
Death Creeps. Great read by Death Creeps, knowing to come out of that goal, and he's going to get that stun, get to him before. Rush already on the way down as well, rushing to that disc, finding that long shot, but unable to get it down far enough as it goes right back in the hands of Reboot. However, the clear does see such success as it goes right back into the hands of Rush, back into the hands of Death, as we were just talking about him earlier. And he's just taking his time, drawing the defense out, doing a nice, clean, slow pass over.
That disc will actually pass over on the catch, so now anyone's game. It'll float down. 17th charge is around that area, finding a clear. And off it goes. Neon with a kind of middling boost, a much faster one onto the approach, right on his toes, so he knows he has to get rid of it, but he doesn't, so away it goes into the mid area. Another slap clear and more boosts coming through. Ping pong all night long.
Ping pong everywhere in every game. Curry in a hurry, swiftly dodging, finding his footing there, just trying to draw out some defense, allow his team some time to get up there, get in position a little bit as he's finding that pass up high, right off the bounce into Rajumba's hands. Unfortunately, just clips that bottom hitbox on that shield there, but it looks like Reboot's still going to get that clear out, even with the three of them pressuring him. Good clear too. Sweet Potatoes going straight in, trying to go for that 3-point, just shy of missing it though. Just shy of missing it a second time there as that stack came in. Sweet Potatoes still with that disc, getting stunned out immediately. Death Crips and Apollo taking it back, but Neon just taking it again, unfortunately, right back in the hands of Rush there.
Now just trying to rush for the disc again on the approach, and good stun from Death Creeps. So we talked about the hands of death. I guess that's what you call it, right? So off to Curry in a hurry. Hurriedly sends a pass back to Death Creeps. And Death Creeps with zero momentum tries to find Apollo on the back line. But the Apollo mission, not quite a success yet. But he's going to find it off the bounce, I can bet. And indeed, he will. So he collects it and sends it deep into the bubble. 2-point zone. And now all alone for the recovery. And the goal covered here. So Reboot in good position.
Neon finding that stun, trying to find that clear, find that pass, manages to do so, but it looks like Rush might be able to recollect stack come out quick, which they do. Rajumba just slowly walking it up the field here, just finding that clear, taking that shot. Unfortunately, just sails right past the hands of Death again. Death getting stunned out. Finding that clear as Reboot there, sending it all the way back down, going for the ping to the pong. But Rush manages to make it back quick as that stack comes in. Little overshoot, though. But right back in the hands of Sweet Potato with her positioning there. Still 0-0. We're already 4 minutes in. Are we going to see the first goal of the game here? 17th charge making his way towards that disc. Sweet Potato manages to pick it up, though. Just trying to find that pass, which he sees down to 5-spotted dog, slamming it in there from behind.
Gets it. Finally, 4 minutes you said, and some nice collective passes there to reach the hands of the team. Her teammate was Sweet Potato, finding 5-spotted. And that's the goal they wanted. Absolutely. So now, with under 6 minutes left, it will be Rush on the first offensive launch in this round. Death Creeps finding Rajumba over on the other end, and that's going to be a deep shot, a little bit off it looks like.
Just a little high, so very close, so nonetheless. Rajumba showing that he can make those shots. Game, but Reboot finding that clear one straight into the hands of 17th actually once he manages to pick this up, having that open net. Is he going to take the shot? No, he's going for the pass over to Sweet Potato, but Curry in a hurry is going to steal it. Neon's going to steal it right back, saying nope, not today.
Maybe on the rebound, we'll see. Neon is there for the punch, getting punched, but 17th charge finding it. And once again to Curry, so just needing to find those clears. It is staying on this side of the floor for a long time, so finally able to get it through. That's exactly what Rush needed to do, but now fast on the boost. It's Neon there, getting the loose disc. Won't be missed, but oh, holding on to it. Very long time. Luckily he got that out of there, though.
Just in time to get that out of there. Curry just missing that stun, going for that long shot. Hits the block, though. Hits that diamond down beneath. Curry manages to recollect that disc there, sending it down, just missing, just hitting the geometry shy of that clear. Rajumba managing to take it, though, losing that disc, though. Curry able to recollect it, has that open net for a few more seconds, doesn't take that shot, though, probably a smart call. Finding that pass over to his teammate Apollo there. Apollo trying to get that pass back. Immediately gets stolen by 5-spotted dog, who just manages to read that intercept, got that intercept, and went, it's mine now.
Look at this crossover. They might find themselves with an open goal as a result. Actually, just not looking for it. So Neon will back that out. Now they're up by 2, but now the defense all back on the goal. So maybe a goal here, an opportunity, but dove upon is Sweet Potato. So right on is Death Creeps for the clear. But again, another bounce right back to the hands of Reboot. Tough turnaround, but again, so Apollo for Rush will find it. And now a boost coming on out And a pass just missing, so the stack kind of on a mission here to recover for Reboot again.
Sweet Potato just taking her time, walking it up, finding that pass to 17th as he charges. Fortunately, dinging it off, but Death into the hands of Death, hitting off the back of his teammate's head. Redrumba finding that clear, though, sailing just past Neon in the back line there, as the stag from Reboots manages to recollect it before Rush was able to.
Yeah, a lot of those open ones, or a lot of those clears finding the hands of Reboot, it seems. Rush, with some good defense here, it's just more so the clear's not going through for them. That one, kind of a positive commentator's curse, because that clear does go through. However, the stack couldn't quite get back, and Curry getting punched out, Neon dishing the pain. And now here comes Sweet Potato
trying his poor teammate.
Trying to dish it into the corner as the boost come on through. An open goal just briefly, and saved!
Whoa,
absolutely,
save
but
by
Neon is gonna come on in.
Oh, what a save by Death, just to get stunned out right after grabs. Still, though, Death, excellent save. What a save by Death there.
The deathly and adept hands from Death, showing his defensive prowess as he comes out here. Apollo looking for the clear, waving his hands also in the air like he just don't care. Caught that one on camera. That was fun, but even funner for Reboot. Unfortunately for Rush, the open goal again. So now it's 7-0 with a couple minutes left.
7-0, 2 minutes left. Rush could turn this around. It's not impossible, but highly improbable, like you said earlier. With this amount of time left and this point differential, they could still get a couple points in here. More than likely, they have plenty of time to do so. However, Redrumba just has to find that pass. He's getting pressure, but straight into the hands of Neon it goes.
Oh, nice punch.
Ooh, Neon with that quick block. Trying to find that open net again. Just shy, though. Hits the shield. Straight back in the hands of Redrumba, who manages to get that clear, just squeaking through there. Hopefully going for that long shot. And Redrumba sneaking it in off that bottom there. Straight off into that bottom corner of that goal.
I was eyeing it, and right down the floor, I was like, that's going to roll in. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to make one of those curses.
I saw that. I didn't want to jinx it, so I didn't say it.
Beautiful shot there for the 3 points now. So launching out is Reboot, first time on offense, offensive joust that is. An effective one. Will be actually headbutted out though, so now a turnover as a result. Curry in a hurry collecting it and trying to find a clear deep into that corner pocket where his teammate lurks. And that's Redrumba, hot off that last shot, going for another one. Won't be quite the same results, but Curry still taking it back for Rush and going down low for this second rollout here, trying to get some more offense in.
Almost with a great pass across there, but 17th charge does manage it to find that clear though as well. Straight into Neon's hand, going straight down to 5 Spotted Dog there. Just shy of 5 Spotted Dog. It looks like he hit that block back of his head and threw him off. Neon there just finding that pass over to 17th. However, Death is in the way. Death lurks around the corner. Redrumba managing to take it. 17th managing to collect it again, and Curry manages to steal it and get the almost clear. Does manage to get that clear off as well, but 17th is there to recollect it before anything else.
Shepard, you got
Neon already on his back.
You got dark there for a second. Death lurking around the corner, like, oh, we're just getting existential now, huh? But
it was Death just lurking around the corner.
But that will end the round now, that being said, and Reboot taking it 7-3. They take the 3-game series, all 3 of them. Rush, a nicer third round indeed for them, but just falling short by a couple goals. So Reboot will roll on to their first victory here in VRML after a couple weeks. So congrats to them.
Take a look at those stats before they disappear, especially Death Creep saves. Sorry, he got 5 by the end of that. Great saves by him. Curry and her were following up with 4, and Redrumba with 3 as well. Redrumba leading the way with 6 points for his team, though. But in comparison, we got Neon with the 9 points. 56 stuns, game-high stuns right there.
Gilligan approved right there. He loves himself some brawls.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't obvious before. It was obvious after this last couple weeks. Gilligan loves him some punching.
Sometimes the brawls are fun to watch.
Gilligan not only likes the punch, but he likes the spiked punch, if you know what I mean. Beer league. Anyways, well done.
Spiked punch, best punch. Great games all around, though. Were great fun to watch. But even then, the possession was still really close. But the shots taken by Reboot just dwarfed the amount taken by Rush by the end of the 3 rounds there.
Yeah, they had a more collected game this this time coming around, and I'm saying I've said it for a lot of these streams. Week to week, you see these teams improve on things. From top to bottom, doesn't matter. Like whether it's a matter of meta things, individual things. Like through these 4 weeks alone, I've seen a lot of improvement across the board from both those perspectives. So it's always really fun to see these teams coming along.
Oh, absolutely. And it's always great to see them continue improving as well.
Taking a look real quick then at the final round count was 9-3 in the first round, favoring Reboot, 12-0 in the second, then 7-3 in the third. So a Rush able to get a few points on the board here and there. I think once again it just came down to nice defense from Rush, but Reboot's ability to collect those discs, rebound it, find those clears, and get those extra opportunities that really bought them a lot of nice success throughout this match. And throughout a lot of these matches, it's kind of grinding through the defense, these tough defenses that are forming in 4v4, and managing to find the offense to get it done.
Just finding those opportunities is not an easy task.
Oh no.
Especially in the 4v4 here. It's getting more and more difficult by the day as teams with their defense get better and better, and as we see the rise of better and better goalies, those opportunities become slimmer and slimmer.
Indeed. And Death Creeps there popping up in the chat saying GG's, and indeed. Good stuff, Death Creeps. You had some nice plays. And it was a good effort. We complimented you throughout it. I was just mentioning how we did get into those coaching scrims with you a couple times now. And we are always, like our collective team was very impressed in your abilities. And we think you got yourself a bright future coming up ahead real soon. And yeah, Gilligan was up in there in the chat too earlier, I believe, complimenting your play and stuff. But a nice effort from Rush. Good games. Glad you guys have such a good attitude, and hope to see you continue on in the season here, preseason that is, for VRML and beyond.
Oh, absolutely.
So with that said, that will wind down our cast for the day. This was chock full of some really nice matchups, and coming up tomorrow we have ourselves a few more, and by a few I mean a decent handful of matches, starting off at noon Central Time, 12 p.m. Central Time, with Fusion and Team Summit for the EU. Our first North American match of the day will be at 7:30 p.m. Central Time with Orbit versus Kangarillas. So actually our only North American match at that, because the other two scheduled are actually for next week. So indeed, look forward to that, and definitely join us.
That'll be a fun match.
Oh yeah. Orbit's had themselves a handful this week, but finding some success. They've had Joker, they've had Inverted, and now tomorrow Kangarillas. So yeah, full weekend for Orbit. I'm sure they'll be happy to contest Kang and just kind of prove what they're doing is working. They've been one of the newer teams that I've been pretty impressed with so far this season.
Oh, absolutely. Their gameplay style has come a long way. Over these past couple of weeks, they're definitely finding their stride. And yeah, I kind of agree. They do have a similar play style to VR Respawn Joker. Little Spider-Man, big Spider-Man. You're very, very accurate.
Yeah, so interesting to see how that plays out. But until then, I've been Palidore. This has been VRML preseason. Shepard casting by my side, and well, go ahead and take us away.
Thanks you everybody for watching. It was fun. This was my time cap. Great fun. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you all have the rest of a good Saturday evening.